Hello everybody and welcome to Mondoid, your one-stop shop for all things Project Zomboid, and this week, 31 out now. It's pretty self-explanatory, but before we get into the meat of it, of what's there, I do want to address a couple of comments that did come up last week and tend to come up from time to time through the Mondoids, and typically they say, Mathis, why are you such a dingle-dongle? Well, they're usually a little more mean than that. They're usually, why are you an idiot? Why are you so stupid? Why do you upload Mondoid on Tuesday? I don't get it. It's a day late, you moron. And they typically use a little bit more vulgar language than that. But for those who don't know, it just depends on my recording schedule and when they release Mondoid. They don't release Mondoid at the same exact time every Monday. And 90% of the time when Mondoid comes out, I'm in the middle of doing my recording session, or I have Monday's videos already recorded, or there isn't a slot fit available for Monday, or it came out at the end, or when I'm in the middle of rendering videos. A lot of things can happen that prevent me from getting Mondoid out on Monday, which is why I usually see it on Tuesday or Wednesday. I try to get it up on Monday when possible, but I've just kind of, I don't want to say I've given up, but it's become harder and harder for me to get Mondoids up on Monday, so they come for Tuesday. I like to think that it doesn't matter too much because you don't necessarily come to me or listen to the Mondoids for what's in the blog, though I know some of you do, but my thoughts on what are in the blog from somebody who's put in over 1,000 hours into Project Zomboid, even though he hasn't played it in a while. But I still love the game dearly, and I still hold it close to my heart, and I'm excited to go back. But anyway, it's also become a staple for me, man. Every Monday, a Mondoid comes out, and I always say, it's Monday, I gotta do my Mondoid. It's very routine for me, and I enjoy that a lot. So, for those who are really angry that I don't get it up on Monday, I'm sorry. I do my best, but, sometimes things happen. And if you're coming to listen for the blog post and see what's in the blog post, and then you're coming, in my opinion, you're coming for the wrong reasons. You should be coming, if you're interested, in my opinion, on certain things. That being said, there's not much to talk about in this particular blog. Build 31's out now, so if you were not aware, talking about people getting mad at me makes me bored. So if you were not aware, Build 31 was in the I will back up my save file branch for a long time and therefore available for you to play for a while, but it is officially out as the official build on the public branch, as it were, and I hope you guys have been able to check it out. If you haven't, go download it, go play it. It's a lot of cool things that have come. If you come to projectzomboid.com, you can see all the change lists here. In fact, we can actually go ahead and pop it open. I'll take a look at some of the changes, at least some of the major changes. Let's see. New padlocks, keys now spawn with a key ring for your key house, so the whole key mechanic is getting added in. A lot of multiplayer fixes, man. These things are huge. A lot of the new profession system, new traits and leveling system has been implemented. You now have 10 levels instead of 5, which is actually pretty friggin' big. The trait revamp has happened. A few big traits have been changed. New profession list with the way professions are done. Wow, there's a lot of new professions in this particular build. New challenges, new traits in general. A lot of fun things in here. Is it enough for me to want to go back and do a series? I don't know. I've burned myself out on Project Zomboid so much, I feel like it's going to take something so big to get me involved. And I don't want to start a series and then just get bored and burned out and not do it again. That's what happened last time. I totally plan on doing it irregularly, like once a week or once every other week. But I just could never find the oomph to go back because I just had... The changes that were made were not significant enough for me to play much differently than I had been playing before, and it allowed me to kind of just dominate the game in and of itself. Even on harder difficulty, I was doing pretty okay. Had a couple of dumb deaths because I just overestimated my ability, but once I got into the swing of things, I was doing okay. But anyway, that's totally beside the point. So the new exciting thing now that means is Build 32. We're going to be looking forward for the next few weeks. Hopefully, we'll start seeing some trickling information on Build 32, what's coming into Build 32. My guess is animation and stealth system we'll be seeing in Build 32. And what they say here is that there's some major progress that has happened on NPCs, but they don't want you to get too excited yet because they got to run it through some tests first and to make sure that, it's working as intended before they really tease it and tell you all about it. It's still cool, though. I'm excited to see what they have at NPCs. I really think NPCs are gonna be what make Project Zomboid fun for me again. Not that it's not fun, but just not... It's hard to say because I've put so much time into Project Zomboid, man. But it's gonna get me reinterested in it again. Multiplayer is one of those things that does have some pull on me, but I don't play Project Zomboid for multiplayer. That's not why I played it, which is why when multiplayer got bumped up or whatever. It wasn't something that I got terribly excited about because I just didn't care that much. There are plenty of other survival games out there that I could play multiplayer. I'm really looking forward to the NPCs. I think that will really reignite my passion to play the game again. As it stands now, I think I'll just step away and just not touch it for a little while and continue following the progress every week, because that's just what I'm more interested in. I enjoy following what's being changed, what's being updated, and off camera every once in a while I dip in, I play for a half hour or so, see if I can, see if anything major has changed, and I'm sure I'll do that with Build 31 because I did not play it on the I Will Backup My Save File branch. See what's going down there, see if it's really interesting. Who knows, maybe it will tickle me again and it'll bring me back. I doubt it, but we'll see. I enjoy following it, though. I do enjoy following it every week and seeing what's being added and stuff. So, that's NPCs. We will hopefully be seeing some fun things on that. Meanwhile, Turbo has been given the first radio test station script for integration, while Will is filling out all his existing spreadsheets to fill the now wider daily schedules. The foundations of the Louisville map, meanwhile, continue to spill out of Ringo D and Binky's paws in preparation for matches and building deployment. It's all go, basically. Fun times are ahead. So basically, everything's on track. Nothing's off track. Some exciting things to see in the next couple of weeks, and I look forward to seeing them myself. We'll see what happens. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what comes of it. I will dip in. I promise I will dip into Build 31 to see if it really grabs me again, but I don't know if it will. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for listening to this, my rambling Mondoid. This is definitely a rambling one. If you are a once-a-weeker, I will see you next week. If you're a regular, I will see you later today. And as always, I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye.